Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the Get Healthy for the Holidays intro. My name is Sheila Dancho, and I'm thrilled to be here sharing this information with those of you who are on live, which is fantastic, from all over the world, Egypt, the UK, and all over Canada. So welcome. And for those of you who are watching the replay line, I am thrilled that you're able to watch the replay line, and I'm definitely will be following up with you and answering any questions that you have. So without further ado, who am I? Well, my name is Sheila Dancho. I'm the founder of the Get Healthy program. I've been in the health and wellness industry for 25 years. I've been helping people just like you with their health for 25 years. And how I was advertising this, well, first of all, I got started with, just to give you like a short snippet, I ended up in the hospital from burnout at the age of 32. And that's when this nutritional company called USANA Health Sciences came into my life. And I started on the products 25 years ago. And they absolutely changed my health dramatically for the better. So I started recommending the nutritional products to people and started seeing tremendous result and realize how nutritionally deficient people actually are. But what also happened is a lot of people want to lose weight. And so they started drinking some of our shakes and they lost weight. But I also noticed that they didn't know what to do outside of drinking the shakes, of how to have a healthy lifestyle that was permanent so that when they're going through the various stages of life, including perimenopause and menopausal, which I am myself in, how do we keep being healthy as well as keeping our weight down? So I've developed this whole Get Healthy program based on Dr. Ray Strand's his Healthy for Life program. He's written several books. I am certified through Dr. Ray Strand to be able to teach and coach people with his methodology. And since then, I've read like numerous books from Dr. Libby Weaver that I'll be referencing, Dr. Michael Colgan, from Suzanne Summers, and a whole variety of weight loss health books since. I've also attended numerous seminars. I'm a Sana Vive nutrition advisor. So I'm a Sana Vive nutrition advisor. I have my certification. So I'm well experienced both on, from training and reading perspective, as well as coaching. Recently, I've added I am an NLP certified master practitioner and trainer. So now I've added that whole field of the psychology of weight loss as well as health, and for peak performers as well. So I'm and we'll be getting into that. So I'm well qualified to be helping you with your health challenges. So let's just jump right in. Why diets don't work? Well, I love this picture. I mean, who wants to live on salads their whole life, right? So diets are short-term solutions for a long-term problem. So if you go on a short, here you go on a 1 month diet, and then you get off the diet. I mean, during the diet, you might have lost weight, but when you get off the diet, you go back to your old lifestyle and you put the weight on. They also are not balanced. I mean, you think of the keto diet these days, it's all too much protein, way too much fat, and it's not balanced. Carbohydrates are not the villain here. Very few diets actually tackle the core issue, which is insulin insensitivity. So that is what is the problem. In my program, and I'm just going to change my computer around because I see there's a bit of a glare. And or is that my necklace? No, hang on. I've noticed there's a glare, so I'm going to take that off. Maybe that's reflecting. Sorry about that. Yay, that's better. That was what's reflecting. So the key problem is insulin insensitivity. These diets don't actually address that. So you're thinking, what the heck is insulin insensitivity? Well, I'm glad you asked. So let's just talk about the role of insulin. So the 4-week program that I'm introducing you to, that I have, the key is insulin. This whole program will keep your insulin levels down. And what's the role of insulin? Insulin is a hormone. It's our fat storage hormone. And it drives and transports sugar into the cells to be utilized as energy or stored as glycogen and fat. And I will be talking about this extensively in the next 4 weeks. Today, I'm just introducing you so that you're aware that there's a hormone called insulin. Insulin is probably sabotaging your weight loss goals. And when you tip over into this abnormal metabolic state, what happens? The body holds on to fat like a sponge holds on to water. Now, for some of you, like myself, who are in that wonderful stage of menopause or leading up to menopause, a lot of people, remember they called it years ago the middle-age spread. Oh, you're just getting older. You're just getting the middle-age spread. Well, what the heck is middle-age spread? Well, what that is that your insulin levels are going up. And when your insulin levels are up, you store fat. Guess where? You got it, around the middle-age spread. Now, this is an interesting fact for those of you, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more because I know many of you are at this stage, that as you age and head into menopause, your body naturally will increase your insulin, which will increase the fat storage around your waist. And it does that as a protection because as we head into menopause, often we will lose bone density and we'll have osteoporosis. So the body's trying to protect itself by holding on to more fat for protect our bones. Great, right? So it's really, really important to eat well and to keep your insulin levels down. So this whole program is going to teach you how to keep your insulin levels down at a normal level, so to prevent the middle-age spread. So a calorie is no longer a calorie when you're at this abnormal metabolic stage. And it's interesting that there's 4 stages. There's metabolic stage or insulin resistant 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one is actually type 2 diabetes. So when we are in this abnormal metabolic state, we are on our way to developing type 2 diabetes, which I don't know about you, but I certainly don't want. So question is, am I becoming insulin resistant? Glad you asked, because I'm going to let you know some things you could do. 30% of people are insulin resistant and don't even know it. I mean, it's super high. We are becoming a heavier and heavier society. So how do you know? Well, if you're a woman and your waist measurement's over 34.5 inches, or if you have 2 more of the following, if your blood pressure is elevated, if your triglycerides, which is a type of fat in your blood, is elevated, if you have your fasting blood glucose is elevated, that means you're very close to type 2 diabetes, if not there. And if you have low HDL cholesterol, which is your good cholesterol. Also, so not only if your waistline's over 34.5 and you have 2 of those, but your body mass index, if it's greater than 25. So this is a chart. I know it's a bit of an eye chart, but this is a chart to indicate just generally. Now, if you're a super duper Olympic athlete, this doesn't apply to you, but for the common person who's relatively active, moderately active, this chart will apply. So if you're an average woman, and the average woman is 5'4", some shorter, some taller, but that's on the average worldwide. If you're an average woman, and your weight is over 140 pounds, you're getting into the overweight, obese, or extreme obese stage. So if your body mass index is 25 or higher, you may be on your way to developing insulin resistance, or that so-called middle-age spread. So the Get Healthy program is not a diet. It is a long-term healthy lifestyle that's easy to sustain. And it's going to tackle the core issue of insulin insensitivity. So when you bring down your insulin levels, your body's going to naturally release that fat without hunger, counting calories, and impossible long workouts. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It absolutely does. So do you want your body to release that fat with ease? And I know you're all nodding your head and saying yes. Okay, some of the other benefits. First of all, we're heading into the flu season, and our immune systems are our first line of defense. The Get Healthy program will actually boost your immune system. Now, this is interesting. I just read this. And remember when I was advertising this webinar, we were talking about those darn Halloween little chocolate bars and candies. I mean, they're everywhere. You go in the grocery store, they're lined up as you're checking out. Like, I try to put blinders on, I'm like, oh, I don't want to see it. And they're saying, buy me, buy me. And then everywhere you go, there's little chocolates to pick. And oh my God. So sugar. I just found this out. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found sugar can suppress the immune system for up to 5 hours after you eat it. 5 hours. So if we want to boost our immune systems, we need to get away from, and want to get away from, stop eating sugar. There was another research at the Laboratory of Clinical Infectious Diseases conducted in vitro studies and found sugar can weaken white blood cell performance. Your white blood cells are the white knights of your immune system. Always, they're in your bloodstream to destroy anything that tries to attack you. So by following the Get Healthy program, you will absolutely boost your immune system, and having a stronger immune system is good when we're getting into the cold and flu season, right? What other benefits? Lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, reduced risk of heart disease, reduced risk of dementia, reduced risk of sleep apnea, joint pain. So if you're sitting there and you're having some joint pain in the knees and the back and the ankles and everywhere else, this will help reduce joint pain. And honestly, I'm 58 years old and I do my 10,000 steps every day. I jog as well. I go on the elliptical, I bike, I have zero joint pain. But when I was 23, I wasn't able to jog anymore because of cartilage problems in my left knee. Now at 58, zero problems. So you too can have no joint pain and be very physically active and feel great. We could slow down that aging process, girls. Also, reduce your risk of cancer, reduce your risk for diabetes. Remember, 30% of people are insulin resistant. They're on their way to diabetes. And my mother-in-law died of diabetes complications. She had amputations, and oh my goodness, it was horrific. And I saw that, and I said, there's no way I want to be in this condition when I'm 80. Improve sex life, woohoo, there's our exercise program. As well as you will feel so much better. And when you're feeling better, it'll help reduce depression. So we're going into those winter blues, what they call SAD. And this program is going to help keep you positive. Now, does this really work? Well, I want to share some testimonies with you. Leslie Hanson, a good friend of mine, lost 30 pounds. She went from a size 16 to a size 10, and her blood pressure went down to normal without medication. And look at the transformation. And this was within a, I think it was a 3 to 6 month period. And she just looks fantastic and healthy. So you could do this on the hard way. And I know a lot of people say, I know this, I can do this. Well, great, go for it. But you know what? It's pretty challenging just on willpower, without the support, without the accountability. I've coached people for 25 years now, and it's tough. It's way easier being on a program with a solid coach who's here to answer your questions, with a support team to help cheer you on. So let's talk about the 5 keys, okay? Number 1 is nutritional supplementation. And it's really important when you want to become healthy and when you want to release that fat is to nourish the body. Because when you take high quality nutritional supplements, your body's going to crave less food. It's become more sensitive to the insulin, produce less insulin. And if you produce less insulin, your insulin levels go down, and then your body releases the fat. And guess what? You have more energy as you're releasing the fat. And I don't know if any of you have ever been on diets. Most people have no energy when they're on diet. See, this is not a diet. This is a way for you to release the fat easily without hard workouts, without calorie counting, all that stuff, and feel better. So nutritional supplements I'm going to recommend are USANA. And in this essentials, there's six ingredients: chromium, vanadium, magnesium, selenium, vitamin E, and vitamin C that will help you become more sensitive to your insulin, which means your body will need to produce less insulin. So these are the cell essentials. I've been using these cell essentials for 25 years. 25 years. So one bottle are vitamins and the other one are minerals. And together they provide over 50 key nutrients at optimal levels, not minimal, optimal. Now, USANA, the reason why I recommend USANA is that they are a first company to produce a nutritional supplement that is pharmaceutical grade. Now, just to give you a little update, most supplements on the market are food grade. That means they don't have to have what the label says, which is super misleading. So you may think you're buying something of 500 units of vitamin E, but that's not necessarily what you're getting. There's lots of studies out there, and you could Google this, that prove that what's on the label of most supplements is actually not in the bottle. Most supplements have fillers, contaminants, pesticides, herbicides in them. That's a lot of unhealthy, potentially problematic nutrients, so that they can make it for the cheapest amount and sell it for the biggest price. USANA, Dr. Wentz, the founder of our company, 28 years ago when he started the company, said that's ridiculous. I'm going to make a pharmaceutical grade supplement. That means they guarantee the potency and purity of what's on the label is exactly what you will be receiving. No contaminants, no fillers. So you know how people say, I want to eat organic? Well, this is beyond that. This is, they verify every single thing, because it could be organic and still have contaminants, because when you grow something and you eat that organic lettuce, the air has pollution. It could have fallen down on it and there could be some toxicity. Our nutrients are proven to be absorbable at the cellular level without any contamination at all. We have over 80 scientists continuing to do human cell research. So again, these supplements, the essentials, are the #1 rated supplement on the market, multivitamin mineral product. The next one I'm going to recommend for the program is a fish oil. And the fish oil is a pure fish oil, no contaminants again, has extra vitamin D added, because we're going into those winter months, we need the extra vitamin D. And it has a lemon oil, so no after fishy taste, no after fishy burping, no after fishy anything. You take your Biomega, it's no fish, but it gives you those omega-3s, which are very important for anti-inflammation, anti-inflammatory. When we are eating our traditional diets and we are overweight, we have a lot of inflammation in the body, which causes degenerative disease. When you're taking omega-3 oils, there are anti-inflammatory, as well as you're going to have more mental clarity. So if you feel mental fog, that will disappear, and it's going to give your cells what it needs to release the toxins and be healthier cells at the membrane level. So you're going to have nicer hair, skin, nails, and it's going to help you with your weight loss program. The next supplement I'm going to recommend, and these are just the minimum basically to get started. This is our probiotics. And again, it's in a little satchel. You just dump it in your mouth, wash it down with water, and you're going to get lots of probiotics. Did you know that 80% of our immune cells are in our gut? Yeah, who'd have thought that our gut is where the immune system, 80% lies. So 80% of your immune cells are in your gut. If your gut's out of balance, your immune system's not going to be strong. So as we're heading into flu season, the best thing you could do is take probiotics, as well as it's going to help you become regular. If you're not digesting your food properly, you're not eliminating properly, which is causing toxins. So we want your gut working properly so you can digest and eliminate and help you detox. Because when you go through the Get Healthy program, you're going to go through 30 days of detox. You're going to clean out your system at the cellular level. So that's nutritional supplements. I know Tracy, I'm going to just open it up for you. You've been on the products now for about a month. Tracy, are you still there? Oh, did we lose Tracy? Oh, we might have lost Tracy. I was going to ask Tracy if she can provide a testimony. Linda, how about you? Do you want to just share? You've been on the USANA supplements for a long time. Do you want to share your story on supplements?
I've been on USANA for almost 4 years now, and I have Crohn's disease for 40 years, diabetic, high blood pressure. I've now, with the program, lost 35 pounds. I'm now down and keeping it off. And the reason I'm coming in with this healthy program is because this keeps me accountable and it helps me focus. I tend to kind of lose focus. This brings me back, and I am proud to say that I've lost 35 pounds and I have not put anything back. So we're getting there, and it is, I would say, 99% attributable to USANA and to Sheila's coaching.
Wow, thank you, Linda. That's just music to my ears, and it warms my heart that you've lost 35 pounds and you're feeling so much better and things
I
are in
am.
control, and that's fantastic. So thanks for being on and sharing that with all the listeners. So thank
You're
you.
welcome.
So that was a great endorsement by Linda, who's been on the products and has been through the program several times. The next key aspect are healthy foods, and it's really important to eat low glycemic foods. And if you're asking, what the heck are those? Well, during the 4 weeks of the program, I go extensively into describing what are low glycemic foods, what aren't low glycemic foods, how to combine foods, what's the proper portion size to be optimal for you and your health. But to help you get started, we want you to get started quickly. So I'm going to recommend USANA Nutrimeal shakes. So we want to make this easy and fast for you, right? Easy and fast and simple and nutritious. So one of the things I'm going to recommend are the USANA Nutrimeals. They're a protein shake formulated as perfectly nutritious balanced meal. So they are a meal replacement. They contain lots of vitamin B6, calcium, magnesium, which will contribute to normal energy metabolism. And they are so darn easy just to shake up. 1.5 cups of water, 3 scoops, you shake it up. And so it's a balanced meal. It has beneficial fats, healthy carbs, and complete GMO-free protein. And it's a complete protein with all the amino acids. So it's you can have it at home for breakfast. You can have it on the go. It could be a pre and post workout. And I tell you, it's absolutely delicious. So as we go through the 4 weeks of the Get Healthy program, I will show you all sorts of different ways. You can either use them as they are, or you can have some fun with it, and some fruits, some vegetables, and different things that you can have. In fact, it says make it seasonal for the holidays. Right now, well, typically we have chocolate and vanilla, but right now, for a limited time, we have the pumpkin spice flavor of Nutrimeal. So I just ordered 3 bags because I love pumpkin spice. So I'm really looking forward to that. So how do you start? Well, if you're in North America, you start with the Reset Kit. This is the Reset Kit. As the picture shows, you will for 5 days. This kit is good for 5 days, and it's to have a fast start for you. So what comes in it? There's a guide that will explain, that'll be an easy check off. And so let me just summarize it. So for 5 days, this is your detox, reset your metabolism, lower your insulin. Most people lose 5 to 7 pounds the first 5 days on reset. So what do? You basically have breakfast, then make your own snack. And as you see in the picture, there's nuts, seeds, protein. So you basically have a healthy snack that's about 250 calories. Then you have your lunch, another snack worth about 250 calories, and it explains it all in the guide, plus I'll be explaining it. Then your dinner, so 3 shakes, 2 snacks, and you take your morning and evening vitamins and your probiotics, and that will get you started in the first 5 days. Sound good? Now, I've had people follow the program without doing the reset, and they just don't get off to that fast start, and it's kind of discouraging when you make the decision, hey, you want to lose the weight, you want to start feeling better, You want to do it quickly. It's a great way to jumpstart the program. So this is, now if you're in the UK, and I know some of you will be watching the replay line, the reset kit is not available, but that's okay. I'll show you the combination that you need to order in order to replace the meals as well as the nutritionals. So what do? Replace 3 meals a day, eat 2 low glycemic snacks, take your supplements, take your Biomega, take 1 probiotic. Done. Okay. What do you do for the next 23 days? You replace 2 meals. So we want to keep it simple. Again, 2 healthy shakes, breakfast, lunch, and then you're going to have a healthy 1 low glycemic meal. I will be providing a cookbook, an e-cookbook that will help you get started. And I also will be providing other recipes on my website. You can actually download, and I'll be sending, there's lots of great recipes at my website, and we'll be talking about how to make a low glycemic meal. You will have 2 low glycemic snacks. You'll take your supplements, your Biomega, your probiotics, and that's what you'll do for 23 days. Again, this is easy, simple, fast. Wendy Terry, look at the transformation. She said, I'm so thankful that I was introduced to the Get Healthy program. I went from a size 9 to a size 3 in 6 short months. And key, she's kept it off for 10 years. So look at her transformation. Doesn't she look absolutely fabulous? And she said it was so simple and easy. So what's the 4th key? Oh, 3rd is modest exercise. We're not going to get into exercise at this point, but modest exercise. 4th is education and accountability. So what will you receive as part of the program? You'll receive 5 weekly online webinars. You'll receive accountability journal. You'll have accountability buddy. You'll have access to a private Facebook group with support, an e-recipe cookbook that you'll receive for free, celebration and fun, a fun group, and there's prizes that you can win for weight loss as well as social media participation. And the 5th key is coaching. That's the secret sauce. So as an NLP master practitioner, every week I weave in an exercise that's going to help at that unconscious level to help change habits to become permanent. And making permanent changes means permanent lifestyle changes, which means keeping the weight off permanently, which sounds good, right? Also, Wendy Terry has been part of our program too, and she is an RTT hypnotherapist, and she's been helping people with the emotional side that were emotional eaters. And so she's been helping release those, the emotional eating. So why are you eating? Are you bored? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you depressed? So we'll work on those areas. Adeline was our winner last time for being most socially active and drinking her shakes and putting really cool recipes online. And here's a picture of her. She lost 30 pounds in 4 months, and I am no longer depressed. And I've regained my zest for life and is now medication free. So wonderful. Adeline is just absolutely blossoming since she's been on the program. Cathy Shaw. Cathy is from the UK, and she said, I've done the Get Healthy program and found it absolutely amazing. I lost 25 pounds in 28 days. Like, holy smokes. She followed it to the letter, and she's feeling so incredible, having so much energy, and she's continuing to reduce as well. So what do you get? So if you're in the UK and you're watching this, you order 6 large bags of Nutrimeal. There's 9 servings per large bag, so you'll need 6 because you won't be able to get the reset kit. So 6 of these, your Cell Essentials, your Biomega, as well as 2 boxes of your probiotics, because there's 14 servings in each box. So that is, and of course, we want you to save money, so you're going to buy it as a preferred customer or as an associate. And you'll be paying wholesale instead of retail. So there's a savings alone of let's just put this up here. There's a savings alone by buying at wholesale. And what else do you receive? 5 weekly webinars. and you'll see the value in sterling pounds, your nutritionals that you get started with, a free e-recipe book, bonus social media prize or from Wendy, also accountability journal and guide that I've put many years of development into, and it really works. The people who journal will lose twice the amount of weight as the people who don't. So I'm going to give you all my tips and tricks to help you, and a Facebook group to help educate, inspire, and support you. So you will be saving 447 pounds by following this program and buying the program. So basically, you buy the nutritionals and the USANA products, and you receive all this extra value as compliments. This is the most value-rich program you're going to find on the market. Now, if you're in Canada, you buy your reset kit first, your sugar busting kit to break the sugar addiction after all those little Halloween candies, 5 bags of Nutrimills, your Essentials Biomega and probiotics. So you can see the savings is over, it's around $50 Canadian just on the products alone. And then we add all the extra value. So you will actually be saving $780. You'll be getting $780 of value, extra value by buying into the program. One more testimony, Donna Marie. She's from the UK as well, Donna. She would love to have been on, but again, because of the time change kerfuffle, she's feeling really pleased with embracing her new me. Truly healthier from within. I have so much energy. 12 weeks in at 24 pounds. Blessed goodbye forever since commencing with USANA's vitamins, minerals, protein shakes, and clean, healthy eating. Wow. Wow. Way to go, Donna. So I just want to summarize and basically say these two women, take a look at them. They are about the same age, but it's our day-to-day lifestyle choices that will either lead us down the road to nursing home or lead us down the road to cruise ship. I personally want to be the healthy, vibrant, mature woman that is living life to the fullest and taking advantage of everything life has to offer versus being the little frail woman in the nursing home. So I'm not sure about you, but which life are you designing? And that is the formal presentation of our Get Healthy program. I'm going to stop the record mode now, and I'm going to answer any questions you have So anyway, for those of you who are watching a replay line, do get in touch with me, Sheila Dancho. You can access my website at gethealthy.club, gethealthy.club, not .com or .club, with lots of added value information as well. And I look forward to helping support you with your health goals in the very near future.